Like things are not going good and well like it should be. It's so depressing at this moment that I have no idea what will I do in my life. And I'm always afraid of not doing enough in my life. Like a girl once with a full of dreamy eyes and bunch of self-confidence. Now she's almost done with those dreams, and now it feels like I can't do that. I don't have that capability. Like surfing on social media and having something in my mouth to munch on. That's how I spent my times terribly unhealthy. I haven't poured new knowledges in my brain and training exercise to my body that just make me feel so dead and blue.
So we are living, as it were, on many, many levels of rhythm. This is the nature of change. If you resist it, you have dukkha, you have frustration and suffering. But on the other hand, if you understand change, you don't cling to it, and you let it flow, then it's no problem. It becomes positively beautiful, which is why in poetry, the theme of the evanescence of the world is beautiful.
Okay, so this week of December, it's gonna be challenging and productive as well because I'm going to detox from social media where I waste all my time scrolling down for nothing and especially Instagram that sucks my time and my health as well. Like my eyes muscles are getting weak and my I feels like my head gonna explode one day for sure, and that sucks. Yeah, I waste all my time. And it's not only about me, it's all about the youth and the young people nowadays. Just scrolling on the social medias and getting messed up. Depressing. I don't feel content or satisfied with myself. I feel like I'm worthless. And this is where I start hating myself, getting frustrated, feeling unproductive and worthless to being in this world. It feels like I'm a burden in this world, literally, to be very honest. It just feels like that sometimes it feels like that I'm a burden in this world. And I have already uninstalled Instagram. I cannot uninstall WhatsApp because lots of important messages being shared there. So yeah, I'm gonna keep YouTube because it's useful too. So yeah, let's start with the day.
Good morning, everyone. So, yeah, finally, I am here. I'm giving a treat to myself. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like, because it's been a ages. I've never came here. It's been a ages. This place is quite pretty. If you're sleeping in your bed like a dad, don't be like this. It's quite rude to the nature. if you're sleeping in the morning, it's really like you're getting rude to the nature. Because nature serves you very beautiful moments and times in the morning, and if you're not like value giving it a value, then it's quite bad, no? Yes, I always prefer morning because it gives you like I can give a thought about myself, what I want to do in my life, and what are my dreams that are making me happy, and the things that get me pain. I didn't want to think about it, and it's like if you're sad, if you're depressed, if you're hurt that someone's break your heart, it was your choice. It's not that someone has break your heart, that's why you're sad. It's because you have choose to be sad. You have choose your response specifically, and that's what you're facing right now. So give a thought about all of the emotions and the feelings that you're feeling right now. Think about your life. Think about your life. Think about you, and what really makes you happy and what really makes you sad. Rather than sleeping in your bed like a dead till 10 or 11 a.m. in the morning, just leave your bed. Man, seriously, just leave your bed. It's so relaxing and it's so beautiful to be here. Yeah, it's too good. You sleep when you're tired and you sleep when you're dead. And come on, man, no one wants to be dead. Everyone wants to live their life. Everyone have a dream. They want to feel it. They want to achieve it. So if no one wants to be dead, then why you're sleeping like a dead? Just get out of it. Just get out of your bed. I have a phobia too. You might be thinking like, what the hell is phobia? So phobia is fear of being ordinary. I'm scared of being ordinary. I'm scared of not doing enough in my life. I don't want to be like burden in this world, just merely taking oxygens and giving out carbon dioxide and doing nothing than that. It just scared me the most. I don't want to end my life like that. I don't want any regrets on my deathbed. I want to do every small thing, each and every small thing that makes me happy. I like to film video. I like to document my life. I like to write a journals. I like to learn something new. Down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. Wish I could leave you, my love, but my heart is a mess. It's quite depressing that I sound like a donkey. But then it's okay to sing the song, though you don't sound well and good. It is absolutely okay to sing your heart out loud. Heart out loud. So, we are now going to learn flute. As I told you that I love learning new things. Like I did a ukulele, I can play a ukulele bit, and then now I'm trying flute. So let me give you the little bit brief about the flute. That is, it has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes, and while you're playing the flute, you always need to keep in mind that you should cover this hole tightly, and now I'm gonna play uh, a theme song of Titanic. I hope you must know about the Titanic. So I'm gonna show you how to play Titanic song. पहले इसको रिंग फिंगर जो है इसको ऊपर करना है, फिर देन इसको ऊपर करना है, फिर बाद में just need to open this and close. Okay, let's see. मैं पहले आपको डेमो दिखा देती हूँ, फिर बाद में आप लोग कर लेना. I'm sorry guys, मुझे नहीं आता प्ले करना. I don't know how to play flute, but I'm learning. मैं अभी इसको सीख रही हूँ कि मैं कैसे बजाऊँ. कुछ मुझे अच्छा लगता है हर एक म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट को टच करना, बिकॉज I don't know how to play it. मुझे म्यूजिक बहुत अच्छा लगता है, पर मुझे Hey everybody, break up with your girlfriends and your boyfriends because you are going to take yourself on a date. Likewise, I took myself to a date, and it's way more appealing getting ready for yourself and giving time to yourself. At the very end of a day, if you like yourself, why not go out with yourself on a date?
I try to make you understand. This isn't how it's meant to be. I'm not the one that's holding on to something that's already gone. And I'm just trying to make things work.
And sudden amount of time alone is like exciting, relieving, knowing what you want is sexy because it makes you more interesting.
I told you that I can't wait.
Getting disconnected with the world, because it's just like you don't need to compromise. If you're alone, you can do whatever you want, whatever your wish is. Like if you're going date with someone else, especially if it's your first date, you'll be like more conscious about how you look, how you behave in front of your crush or in front of your boyfriend you're with, whoever you're with, because like you might be more conscious about pronouncing the names of coffee, right? Like you can even, if you're alone, it's like you can pronounce cafe latte or coffee latte, or just like mojito or mojito, whatever you want. There's no one to judge you when you're alone. You can pronounce any way you want it. You can do whatever you want. You're just relaxed, you're yourself. You don't need to pretend like someone else. If you're alone, you just be you. You're getting disconnected with the world and just invading yourself, just getting into you. It's more interesting and more sexy. Trust me. I met a beautiful lady at the time when I took myself to a date, and she told me that getting disconnected with the world is the only method to get to know about yourself. To get into you is the only thing that you can disconnect with someone else, disconnect with the world. And yeah, if I said disconnect, it doesn't mean that you should not talk with someone else. You should not talk to anyone. You should talk to stranger. You should talk to strangers and share your feelings and get to know about someone else. It's good. It's good for your health. It's good for your mind that you're getting taking yourself to a date. It makes you feel you're loved. You're loved. You're being loved. What do you think? Is it important to get disconnected from the social media and the world? And why should we do get disconnect from all this thing?
Absolutely. I think what happens is that every time you pick up the phone or you're looking at something, it's setting up a chain of thoughts. And what you really need to do in this age and time is to connect with yourself, move inwards.
Okay, I start keeping journals for the sake of my English improvement, and I sort of written about my days and complaining about my friends, that what she did and how hurt I was because of her, all these things. And after a while I start writing stories and about my days and my classmates, and sometimes it's about my crush, that how we met and how many times we have eye contact with each other. And sometimes it's about my happiness, and sometimes it's about my disappointed, and sometimes it's about missing home, all these things I used to keep writing because and eventually getting older and more matured, I wrote about life and suffering. And sometimes it's about the butterflies in the stomach and the teary eyes and the broken heart. All these things I jot down on my journal, which helps me a lot in relieving myself from all those pain. And because I think it would help, or might be because I'm tired of carrying all these things up to me. At that point I discovered a poet in me, writing things down have helped me a lot in many ways, and I love keeping journals. It feels like writing a story of my life, and one day I'm gonna document it before the world.